Hello and namaste. In continuation with the complex variable, we'll be dealing with the Mellon-Thomson method, wherein we'll be discussing today what will happen when u plus v is been given. So we have discussed about u minus v given. That time we have constructed a function capital F of z. The same thing we'll have to do it for this type of functions with this type of questions as well. So here it's been given to me as u plus v as this function, find the analytic function f of z. So they have been asked me to find out the analytic function f of z, wherein the real part of that function is small u and imaginary part is small v, wherein the function has been given to me as u plus v. So addition of both of them has been given to me as a function. From here I have to construct and I have to reach to this function f of z. So it's f of z is u plus iv. Yeah, it's a u plus iv, and I times f of z is iu minus v. The same thing what we have done it in the last session, wherein we have constructed the function f of z from u minus v. Right here they have given me this type, that is u plus v has been given. So it's 1 plus I times f of z as u minus v plus I times u plus v, which is nothing but f of z is capital. So capital F of z is capital U plus I times capital V, and therefore this is nothing but f of z is 1 plus I f of z. What we have replaced, actually we have replaced capital F of z as 1 plus I times f of z, capital U as u minus v, and capital V as u plus v, right? And that means we have been given here this part. So this is the part what we have to discuss it today. So v is u plus v. So this is the function. I wanted to make few changes in this. Actually, if you'll observe, this type of question we have already solved, but I wanted to take it again because it is for u plus v. So I just wanted to explain the what is the approach. Approach remains the same, only there will be a little change in the notations. So it's 2 times sine of 2x into 2 times cos hyperbolic 2y minus 2 times cos of 2x. What we have done it here, we have written here cos hyperbolic 2y is equals to e to the power 2y plus e to the power minus 2y upon 2. So this is what we have written it here as in. So this is nothing but sine of 2x upon cos hyperbolic 2y minus cos of 2x, which is now what we have to do it. We have to find out the differentiation of v with respect to x, keeping my y constant, and we have got it sine of 2x upon cos hyperbolic 2y minus cos of 2x as the function. So this is u by v rule, we have to use it. Now please don't get confused between this u and this particular u. This is the use of you can say the differentiation using the u by v rule, and this is 2 times cos of 2x into cos of 2y minus cos of 2x, because denominator as it is into differentiation of the numerator minus numerator as it is into differentiation of the denominator, that is v here, divided by cos hyperbolic 2y minus cos of 2x the whole square. Similarly, so if you just simplify, so after simplification we will get something like this. Then dou v upon dou y. So dou v upon dou y is equals to minus of sine of 2x upon cos hyperbolic 2y minus cos of 2x the whole square into 2 times sine hyperbolic 2y. So this is also this differentiation of v with respect to y. Please follow the previous session wherein I have explained the differentiation of u by v rule in detail. And this is f dash of z is dou u upon dou x plus I times dou v upon dou y. We are not aware of this capital U. That is why we have replaced this by using the CR equations. So dou u upon dou x has been replaced as dou v upon dou y plus I times dou v upon dou x, which is nothing but the same what we have done it in the last step. We have just kept it as it is. So putting x is equals to z and y is equals to 0. So we have to take care of this y is equals to 0. Whenever there is a sine term with y, that will directly move to 0. So that we don't have to even consider, if you observe here. So sine hyperbolic 2y will move to 0 because of y is equals to 0. And therefore this first term will move to 0. And therefore the rest of the things will not go. But yes, cos hyperbolic 2y will move to 1 at y is equals to 0. Similarly, this will also move to 1. This will also move to 1 because of the value of y. Remaining the sine 2x will be as it is sine 2z. And therefore we will get it. The first term, this entire term will move to 0 plus I times 2 times cos of 2z into cos hyperbolic 0. That is what I have told you here. So I times 2 I into 2 times cos of 2z minus 1 upon 1 minus cos of 2z the square, which is nothing but minus of I, because it's 1 minus cos of 2z. I have to take it. So I have to take it as minus of I 2 upon 1 minus cos of 2z, which is minus of I 2 upon 2 times sine squared z, which is minus of cosec squared z. Of course, I think I've not written here. I is there. So it's minus of I times cosec square z, and which is now integrating with respect to z. So this will give me the integration with respect to z. So this will actually, it's I over here, right? So this will give us as this one function, and therefore yeah, just a minute, what I have done, I think I have made a mistake here. This I will not move anywhere, so this I will remain as it is here. So it's minus cosec, it's I over here, so I will come here also, I will be here as well, then I am having this I here, right? So please make the changes here. This is I and I here, so because I forgot I to put it I over here, right? And this is what is my answer. So answer will move as it is. Of course, because of this I, there will be change in this I answer. So I will be here. So because we have what we have done it in the previous. So just multiply by the conjugates over here. So it's a cot of z plus c dash. C dash is a constant. So this c upon, so this c dash is nothing but c upon 1 plus I. So c dash is been given. Otherwise, it's possible to keep this as it is. No issues, but this is also one of the notation to express the constant as in some other constant. So this is what is a particular answer for this particular question, wherein we have got v capital V is equals to u minus so u plus v, what we have discussed on. Yeah, and this is self-observation slide wherein I have given you only one question today, and this is u plus v, and this is the with the special function. Please follow the session wherein I've explained you how to find out the particular solution at the particular value of the function, and this is the answer. Yes, thank you. Happy learning.